Shams, why did Chris Paul decide to return here to the Los Angeles Clippers?
Malika, Chris Paul wanted to stay near his family in Los Angeles this upcoming season, and the Clippers needed another reserve guard. They needed someone at the point guard position coming off the bench, so it made it a perfect match.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy King Wolf, and today we're going to be talking about the Clippers and all the moves that they've made. On paper, the Clippers look like a good team if everybody's healthy, and I don't believe they can stay healthy for the whole season. Especially Chris Paul and Kawhi Leonard, they have injury history. And Bradley Beal, he had an injury before on the Suns. They re-signed Kawhi Leonard and they re-signed James Harden. But to be honest, in reality, the Clippers, they have the oldest roster in the NBA and NBA history at that. They're pretty much banking on everybody staying healthy, and I think it's just going to be another hype train, and they're not going to win a championship. Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, and Chris Paul, every one of those guys are 34 and older. James Harden is 36 and Chris Paul is 40 years old. All three of those guys are veterans, but all three of those guys are still going to be using load management because they don't want to get hurt before the playoffs. They picked up guys like John Collins and Brook Lopez. Their front court got better, but their back court really didn't get much of an improvement by adding Chris Paul. To be honest, Brook Lopez is like a third string center for any team. I don't know what the Clippers are doing right now, but John Collins was a solid pickup. He's very athletic and he can put pressure on the rim. They also have guys like Bogdanovich, Nicholas Batum, and Chris Dunn. That's pretty much their team right there. I don't think that's enough for the Western Conference at all. If they do make it to the playoffs, I can see them being a first round exit. If they get to the second round, I'll be very surprised. The average age for the Clippers is 33 years old, and that's just not going to cut it. As for the Clippers winning the championship, the window is already closed, I believe. And now with the roster that they have, they're expecting to make it far in the playoffs. I don't think so. Everybody else in the West is getting better, and I believe they got worse. The owner of the Clippers, Steve Ballmer, he's not shy about spending money and getting stars to his team, but the way that they built this team ever since he became the owner, I don't think it was conducive or it was good at all for the team. Putting in a lot of big names is not always the way to go, but Chris Paul had an interview speaking on joining the Clippers and what he thinks about it. I'm gonna let you guys listen to a few words.
You've said this in so many words, but I just want to be crystal clear.
Yeah.
Is this 2025, 2026 season your last?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that. I think throughout this season, at some point, guys that I know who've retired and all this different type of stuff, you know, more than anything this season, I will definitely enjoy it. I don't take this for granted. I don't.
And with that being said, and it can be a few things that can happen to the Clippers this season. They will have a few injuries. It can be locker room issues and management issues, aka ego issues. I know Clipper fans like big names ever since a new owner stepped in, like Steve Ballmer, but sometimes names are just names. In my opinion, unless the roster gets younger and faster and more durable, I don't believe they make it past the first round. Call me a hater or whatever you want to say. I call it like I see it. This team is not making it far. For this team to get better, they would have to trade James Harden and trade Kawhi Leonard and just start over. Or just wait for their contracts to end and just start over. But that's pretty much what I have for today. If you have a way the Clippers can improve their roster, let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.